So, how good were the Boston Common? People in Philadelphia knew, and the toughest crowd to please. It was the fall of 1979, and I was a member of the Pine Barrens Chorus who were on the way up. They were fantastic, about 94 singers directed by the legendary Kirk Roos, who was a great arranger, and you would walk in a basket. There'd be a new addition to the arrangement every week. How's about that? New couple measures, a little pair of eyeglasses, watch this measure. Pretty neat stuff. There was a man named Thatcher Longstreth who had many failed attempts to be mayor of Philadelphia, usually beaten by a guy named Joe Rizzo, who was a touch of a strong police guy. That's another story. Anyway, there was a huge charity concert at the Philadelphia Academy of Music, which is this big ringed opera house, many floors. Invited to sing was the Pine Barren Chorus, the B&O Connection, High Des, the Boston Common, and the 1976 champs, the Insiders. So the Pine Barren Chorus went up first, singing some great tunes. Mandy and Me, and Since Daddy's Been Taken Away. These were all had a letter, which we did this great routine with. If you never saw the letter package, you missed out on a good one. Then the B&O came out and did their contest set, great enthusiastic stuff. And then the Boston Common came out, stood there in the black tuxes and just wowed the crowd with this big resonant sound. And I remember we all sneaked into the audience to watch, and they rang so many chords that the entire theater was just full of sound. I mean, all the way up. You could hear it ringing off the rafters. And this is a huge complex, the Philadelphia Academy of Music. Just huge. And the audience went nuts. I mean, this is an opera crowd. This is a charity. The audience just went berserk and made them come out for not one, but two encores. Yeah, two encores. And they sang. Next up, the 1976 International Champions, the Insiders. And they came out. The contrast in sound was day and night. They sounded like a tinny guitar on a Japanese AM radio. I can't remember a single song they sang, but no insult to them. You know, they were the champs, but they just were pale in comparison. When they finished, the audience gave them some golf claps. They sang their set, and they remember Thatcher Longstreth saying, "And thank you to the national champs." And then the chorus came out, and I guess we did Roger Blackburn's arrangement of da 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 da. It was the Star Spangled Banner where he did a trumpet intro. By the way, if you never sang with Roger Blackburn trumpet adding on to the chorus, that was really awesome too. Anyway, we did that together, and then introduced the quartets. B&O got nice applause. When the B&O came on, man, the applause was thunderous. Then the Insiders came on, clap, 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 real nice. And then we all sang Keep the Whole World Singing. And that was my experience singing with the B&O Philadelphia Academy of Music. Was the B&O really that good? Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They upstaged everyone, including the 76 champs. And I am proud to have shared the stage with them.